What is up, everybody? It's the Thecaribbeanhashira. Before we begin, do me a favor. Let's do this real quick. Don't wait. Don't go. Don't leave. Sidekick that subscribe button. Punch it. Superman punch it. Hadouken. I don't care. Comment, like, subscribe so you can get all the content that I'll be putting out. I bring you this episode, UFC Fight Night. Which one is it? I think it's UFC Fight Night 50. Okay, so it is UFC Fight Night 50, Las Vegas. Fight Night Las Vegas 50? Yes. So I'm going to go quickly through this fight. It is not a pay-per-view event, but there's a lot of good fights there and some potential that'll set up great drama and excitement in the future. Let's start with the main card, which, let's see, it's going to be 12 March 12, 13, depending if you're in the States or overseas. The actual main card starts at 4 p.m., 1600. The first fight, opener of that card of the main card, is Alex Pereira, yes, versus Bruno Silva. If you don't know about Alex Pereira, he was an amazing kickboxer that won, I think, is the middleweight and light heavyweight championship. Has knockout power, all that good stuff that, you know, the narrative is. He knocked out Israel Adesanya. But I will also add to that, because, as some of y'all call it, casuals did not actually watch part 1 and part 2. And part 1 was very close with Israel Adesanya, the last stylebender. I believe he was actually winning before the robbery. In part 2, Izzy will actually tell you himself. As you see, he wasn't using none of the kicks, slow kicks, body kicks, head kicks, none of that wonderful stuff that Izzy does. And it was almost like he was trying to actually take Alex out with just his hands and throwing a lot of right hands and take him out. And what happened was he got caught with a beautiful left hook. Izzy couldn't bring his hand fast enough to guard the side of his face, and he got knocked out. So the narrative going forward is Alex Pereira knocked out Izzy. Yes, he did, but if you look at the fights, you're actually a fight fan. I don't think it's going to be the same if Alex Pereira actually goes through all the murderers row of the middleweight division and actually makes it to the middleweight Hokage, Israel Adesanya. So I'm looking forward to this fight. The last one, he KO'd the guy with a flying knee. So he does have power. He's big and he has reach. So I'm going to go with Alex on this one. Excited to see this one. Next one is in the lightweight division. Drew Dover versus Terrence McKinney. McKinney's coming off of a win. Last time I think it was a submission. Before that, I think, if I am correct, he had that two-piece. I don't know if it was like a jab and a cross. Knocked out the guy pretty quickly. He's a prospect coming up. Will be a good test against Drew Dover, who is just an animal. He's lost to Brad Riddell and Islam Makhachev in the last couple fights. So we'll see this one if Terrence McKinney actually climbs the lightweight division, because Drew Dover is a legit, actual good test for him. The next one is the light heavyweight division. You have Khalil Rountree. My man over here was the last time sidekick or inside step, or that crescent kick to somebody's knee and damaged the knee or whatever. So some people were like, oh, you should eliminate that type of tactic. Actually, you should learn how to probably defend the tactics. But what do I know? I'm just commentating here. I'm not in there with these pros, amazing athletes. Carl Robertson, don't know too much about him, with a 9-4 record. Next one is in the featherweight division. Super Sadiq. Is that what they call him? Is that the nickname? 11-2. I like him. Wonderful striking. Lost. I think he's lost. Was it Ian he lost? It was a good fight, but the countering and I don't know if there was grappling on the last one. This was a while ago, but he has wonderful striking. Alex Caceres is obviously, he is experienced, and we'll see how that goes. I'm leaning towards Sadiq on this one in the featherweight division. Let's see. The next one, bantamweight. Marlon Moraes versus Song Yadong. Marlon has been actually training, I think, in Thailand. Tiger Muay Thai. Is it Tiger Muay Thai? Or is the other gym? Not sure. But He is powerful. He is strong. He is good. Problem is he runs out of gas eventually in the second, third, going on the fourth round. They say that some people that have actually fought and seen him in person say that he's probably too big for the weight division. So I don't know if all that muscle mass, maybe he's dehydrating himself too much. Maybe he should move up. Maybe not. I don't know, or find a better way to do it. But I do like him. I do like his fighting style. He did lose to Henry Cejudo, even though he was doing beautifully the first round. But Henry Cejudo eventually put the pressure on him and landed like freaking a whole bunch of right hands and put the pressure and put him on his heel. And for the main event in the light heavyweight division, Thiago Santos versus Magomed Ankalaev. This one is going to be good. I do like Thiago Santos. Remember when he fought John Jones, right? Snapped every knee, ankle, freaking joints, still punching, still quick. Was giving John Jones some problems. But, you know, he did not win the championship. He used to fight middleweight. And he's good. He beat, was it Johnny Walker on the last fight? I think that I last saw him, Johnny Walker, yeah. So with Magomed, he's on a tear. He's been knocking people, counter-striking them. If you want to see, there's a highlight I think UFC put out. You could YouTube it. Front kick to somebody's, another guy's face. There was like a counter hook. He sidestepped. The guy is an animal. And if you look at the beard, I know what they say. If you got the Abraham Lincoln beard, he can probably wrestle his ass off. But I think this is going to be a good card. There's some other fights in the prelims that I like. And because of time and all that, I mean, you got Jillian Robertson, Deidre Aldridge, Miranda Maverick. You got Chris Moutinho, who, remember, they signed to fight Sean O'Malley. You know, and he is a tough son of a gun. You know, just came forward and was hell of a fight. Also opening that, you got Tafon and Chukwi. Amazing. Just got pressured and grappled in the last one, but talented. Light heavyweight division. He's coming back. Let's see how he does against a undefeated Azamat Murzakanova. Yeah. Let's go with Azamat. Yeah, I don't want to fuck up people's names too much. But thank you for tuning in. Once again, comment, like, subscribe so you can get all the content and enjoy your weekend.